Please welcome your next performer to Club Emmaus.
This is a story about my lovely cousin Esther. And how she stopped the evil Haman and subsequently saved our people from extinction. My name is Mordachi. Seriously, nothing? All right. Well, the Hebrew people have been exiled from our home in Jerusalem and were being held in captivity in Babylon during the reign of King Xerxes. As my cousin Esther, her parents had died, so I took her into my household and I raised her as my own daughter, as any God-fearing man would have done. Again, nothing. Okay. Anyway, at the time, the king held a contest to find a new queen because his old queen had betrayed him. And my cousin, being beautiful both inside and out, as we Jews are wont to be, was chosen to be one of his new wives. She prepared for 12 long months, and when she was finally ready, she appeared before the king, and when he saw her, he set the crown on her head and declared her Queen Esther. But because I had warned her, she never told the king that she was a Jew, which is a good thing, because soon after, the evil Haman convinced Xerxes to kill all the Hebrews in the land. Knowing there's no other way, I asked my cousin to go to the king and beg for mercy for our people. But she knew that anyone who appeared before the king without being invited was doomed to die unless the king held up his golden scepter, to which I said, "So, if you refuse this, deliverance for the Jews will come from some other place, but you and your relatives will surely die. And who's to say you have not been elevated to royalty for such a time as this?" So, even though it was against the law, even though her life was in danger, Esther put on her royal robes and went into the inner courtyard before the king. And when he saw her, the king held out his royal scepter and said, "Queen Esther, ask anything you want, even if it's half the kingdom, and I will give it to you." And she said, "This is my petition, that you save the lives of my people, for there is one who wants to annihilate us." And the king demanded, "Who would do such a thing?" And she said, "I am a Jew, and the evil Haman is our enemy." At that, the king jumped to his feet. In a rage, he demanded that instead of the Jews, Haman be executed. My cousin, you see, had been elevated by God for such a time, as was I, her cousin Mordachi, cousin of Esther. Esther. Esther and Mordachi.